1st and 10 and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there.
Ready.
They'll run for the first time with Ashton Jeanty. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34.
That run right there was an offensive line coach's dream, wasn't it? Guys picked up all of their assignments, created a nice gap for the running back to get through, pick up 7 yards. Yeah, he's probably chortling on the headset right now saying, we got it going, boys. Let's keep it going.
Geno now to throw. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
Well, it's easy to see when we review this that the ball needs to come out quicker, because if you don't throw it right on the break, you bring a crowd of people into the equation.
And that's why it got knocked away there.
53.
Out of the gun, Smith. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down.
No surprise at all. They're looking for the big man early in this one. The only surprise for them, he couldn't hang on to the pass.
So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. They snap it to Smith. He finds his rookie wideout from Tennessee. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. 21 yards there. A big play on 4th down. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Geno going to hand it to Jeanty. And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there on 2nd down.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens 18. A good pickup there at 22.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage. And here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
Here we go.
Throwing now is Geno. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Tucker. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. Back-to-back nice plays. 12 yards that time and a 1st down.
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
A run out of the gun with Jeanty. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal.
Here's where we need to see some tenacity from this defense, because they've been pushed right down the field on this opening drive. They've got to find some way to push back, and that's a good first step.
The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. In motion goes the tight end. A shotgun snap for Smith. And that nearly an interception here on this opening drive, but he gets a reprieve. It's 3rd down.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on 3rd down.
Can this defense get the stop on the opening drive? Here's 3rd and goal.
Here we go. Hey.
From the gun, here's Smith. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. The veteran Kyle Van Noy in there to drop him.
Well, it's about how teams are so competitively matched, and you just want to make those plays that give you an advantage. How about right here? The difference between letting them score a touchdown versus holding them to a field goal, that's absolutely huge with the play he just made.
You know, he hated taking the loss there on 3rd down. So the opening drive does yield points, maybe not the 7 they wanted, but they'll take the 3.
Accumulating first downs does not go up on the scoreboard, but it does go into the DNA of a team that's trying to establish itself to start a game. That has to feel pretty good for them. They'll take the 3.
Yeah, they had 3 first downs and 3 points. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Jackson going to keep it. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down.
One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket is he going to take off with it? That time, the pressure was starting to close in, and he's just got to throw this one away.
On the draw, here's Mitchell. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's
3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Raven football here as we begin quarter number 2. They'll come up now 3rd and 9. As they've got it as we resume action. Off the play fake. Here's Jackson. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
All right, let's just go ahead and walk through this one pretty easily, right? Blast off the line of scrimmage, get downfield to a certain point, usually around 8 to 10 yards, turn around and make sure the quarterback sees your numbers and set yourself up for the pass.
A well-executed curl route by Charles Davis. From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 9.
brings up 2nd.
Jackson. This throw taken in by Isaiah Likely.
Jackson's pass.
So the completion results there in 9 yards. And now 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days. But you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred a defense.
It's a gain of 3, and it gets him to first.
That's quite a spot there for his first carry of the game, but obviously they had plenty of faith in him, didn't they?
No question about it. And here, why not go with the fresh legs? Able to push forward, pick up that first.
Real quick, ready? 180! Sit hard! 180! Report! Sit hard!
They go play action with Jackson. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And this is going to be hauled in by the tight end, Andrews. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10.
180!
Play action. Now Jackson. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. They go play action now. Jackson on the RPO. He'll keep it himself. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. He turned that into a nice gain. Gets him 8 yards closer for 3rd down. Well, you know, paramount for this defense is trying to keep Lamar Jackson somewhat contained when he tries to run. They did a pretty good job of it there.
And you know it's so difficult for every defense that has to prepare for Lamar Jackson? You have to think and play at the same time. And I know that sounds like something you're supposed to do, but when you have to think about your assignments against him, it often slows down your feet. You don't move as fast. You've got to be prepared for this guy every step of the way and then try and match his athleticism.
They were stopped last time from the 1. Now here's another try on 3rd and goal. To throw is Jackson. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson hooking up with Mark Andrews. And the Ravens have taken the lead. Well, that's just how they drew it up, CD. His first read was there, got it to him quickly, and into the end zone.
Absolutely excellent execution by all involved. And the coordinator, got to give him credit, found the perfect play call. Quarterback let it fly as soon as the target came free, and his guy made a nice catch. Just how you draw it up in practice and then execute it in the game.
And he's going to take this all the way down inside the 40.
Well, whatever the relationship was between the special teams and the offense, it's gotten a heck of a lot closer after a return like that. The special teams just keep setting them up. The offense thinks they'll go out there and knock them down.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Oh, here we go.
They'll run here with Raheem Mostert. Fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line. 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Now it's Smith. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
So 3rd down now. They need the 27-yard line for a first. Now Geno. He'll try and do this himself. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line.
Running their plays over and over during the week can often get robotic for an offense, but on game day they can often flow smoothly, as that one just did.
Genty will cross the line. He's in. Touchdown, Raiders. That could be an important swing right there. Touchdown in the final minute of the half to take the lead.
And I like the point you just made there. Could be an important swing because now that they have the lead, if they can carry that into the locker room at the half, they'll feel really good about what they accomplished in the first 2 quarters.
Ravens 7.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. 2nd down and 3. Here's Jackson. Now he'll tuck this and run. That's caught at the 25. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. And his kick here is good. And that will do it for this first half. The party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic, no need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us. And that's the kind of play this offense needs to maybe kick them into gear a little bit. They've been stuck in neutral much of the game. Perhaps that can give them a little bit of confidence that big plays are out there.
Jackson. That's complete to his receiver, Bateman. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
13. Hey. Yeah.
Play action. It's Jackson. Now he's going to step up and run. And out route, and he's got the connection to Walker. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
Well, so far, little to no resistance by the defense on this drive alone. 3 passes, 3 completions, 3 first downs. They're taking it to him, and it's paying off.
Go. 180. That's it.
Here's Jackson to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Zay Flowers from 21 yards away. And the Ravens have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half. On his loop for the extra point. He's got it as they go up by a total of 17 to 10. Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. To return, it's Zamir White. Gets around him. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
Now a 2nd and 6.
There we go, Sonoma.
Now Smith. over the middle, and it's incomplete.
Another attempt, another incompletion, and when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points, and the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
Back to throw, Smith. He's got his target. That's complete. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. 75 yards receiving for him now. It's a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
To the air again, Smith. A short throw, and that's hauled in by Mayer. Look at the big fella go. And he's going to get this down inside the 5 before he's out of bounds. A big play there on the catch and run. 47 yards. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. Throwing is Smith. And it's caught. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Trey Tucker from 4 yards out. And the Raiders have a chance to tie the ball game here in the final minute of the third. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that will level the playing field at 17 all.
Daniel Carlson to kick off.
So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. And he returns this to the 22.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And these two teams have traded touchdowns so far with their first possessions here in the third quarter, so we're right back to where we started at intermission.
Yeah, how about that? Tied at the half, tied after the first two drives of the third quarter, one for each. That tells me that someone's defense has got to step up and make a big play and try and change the momentum of this game.
Now it's Jackson. Now he's going to step up and run. Finding Walker complete. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. So here's a first and 10 now in Raider territory at the 45-yard line.
10 at the 45-yard line.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Hey, Alpha. Mix it up. 180. Hey. 180. Mix up. No, we changed it.
Jackson now. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. Under 4 to go now as they come up on second down.
Second and 6.
From the gun, a give to Mitchell. Past the 20. 5. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. A great play there. 40 yards. And the Ravens answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the fourth. Luke now for the extra point. And they will take a 7-point lead now. Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
23-yard line.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this fourth quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. Nowhere to go that time. Might have gotten a yard up to the 25.
You've got to be impressed by the defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
Out of the gun, Smith. Short throw caught by Bowers. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. That one will go as a gain of 11. Raiders having a first down as well.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
A run straight ahead with Genty. And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. Here's second down and 3. Geno now to throw. He has Mayer complete. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. So that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the first and save a timeout.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the fourth. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
On first down, it's Genty. Oh, no, he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Ravens. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. And they were hoping.
Why you all in my face, taking up all of my space? You should get out of my way, you should get out of my way. Don't tell me what I should do, I'ma do what I want anyway. Don't really care what you think, you should get out of my way.